Zebidiah Funkbutter! Hello, everybody, and welcome to Eating for Free 365 days a year. Okay, let's start this episode titled Foodie Freaks with some shoddy poetry before crossing swords with the nitty-gritty of eating freely. The idiosyncrasy of subpar poetry. Although there is no guarantee, you must agree that being a gutsy devotee just may be the key to eating for free. You gotta foresee the degree of availability at the potpourri of the would-be no-fee eatery. Whatever your reality may be, only you can truly be the designee of your eating for free destiny. And don't forget the drinkery. What do you specifically fancy? Is it unquestionably Colombian coffee? Or is it herbal tea? Or maybe a day at the winery? Only you oversee your esprit to be happy. Whether Pepsi or a cherry Slurpee, or Bacardi or whiskey, there are a spree of carefree options awaiting you and me. More Americans die of too much food than of too little. In addition to preferring to be viewed as a non-portly gentleman than a pudgy lardvark, Zeb also focuses intently on covert methods to eat for free. He only attends functions with free food and drink, and many of them require he be indistinguishable. Fortunately, dressing uneventfully can lead to eventful experiences. Most would not surmise that being imaginatively unimaginative by impersonating the nebulous folks bedecked in beige may lead to rewards. But merging into the veneer of vanilla and those pixelated in pastels is what Zebidiah considers good, clean, stealthy living. With a goal to be undetectable and knowing that the nail sticking out gets hammered, Zeb has the purposely blah look down pat. Learning from trial and error that the more patches in the quilt, the better you blend in, his illusion has been well constructed. It is odd to think that one can inspire their life via uninspiring attire. However, this imperceptibility is how the magnificent miscreant Zebidiah Funkbutter procures free food. Zeb's wardrobe is built around fitting in at a variety of events. He owns 2 tuxedos, 2 different military uniforms, plus maintenance coveralls, western garb, etc. All obtained inexpensively at thrift stores and swap meets. But his primary stock of clothing is never inconsistent with the other clones in attendance. Neutral, boring pastel knit polo shirts and plaid button-down woven shirts in muted colors take care of his homogeneous upper torso. Zeb's lower half is also ill-defined, as khaki chino pants are the standard. And we are back with an episode so good, it is very likely to be in your top 20,000 videos of all time. What do you think, Joe? Injun Joe say, it good. When defining the ill-defined, think computer nerd, casual nondescript Friday work attire, and Kmart clothing. This should be your dull, generic costumery. It's a beige world at those seminars and conventions, so steer clear of the color red because it is a power color. Just as the camouflage sniper blends in with the blades of grass, you must stay hidden on your felonious journey toward attaining free food. Although Zeb never took method acting lessons from Lee Strasberg, he has learned how to be unremarkably remarkable by infiltrating car salesman seminars, timeshare presentations, and has worked in several boiler rooms. Having learned these strange lessons via a tortuous path, Zeb knows to exude an uneventful demeanor while also showing poise and assurance. He is unassumingly modest in his movements and understands the importance of his clandestine accoutrements. Being sequestered in plain sight in his bid for anonymous dishonesty, Zeb knows that it is best to remain unadorned, as fancy hats, flashy jewelry, and $600 snakeskin cowboy boots don't stack up well with the hoi polloi. On the other hand, the chameleon-esque accoutrements of clipboards, ugly eyeglasses, briefcases, and fake wrapped wedding gifts are important augmentations in his repertoire. Always check your city's website for its calendar of events, as well as the activity boards and calendars on the college campus. Supplementing your day with snacks is important. Whenever opportunities arise for excess free snacks, stock up. Conventions, lectures, seminars, and meetings are favorable environments for grabbing extra snacks. Other advantageous occasions are sales presentations, volunteer charity events, and at picnics and potlucks. These snacks generally have long shelf lives, so saving for a rainy day by acquiring extra is prudent. Unsurprisingly, Zeb has 4 cupboards full of chips, pretzels, Nutri-Grain bars, candy, nuts, crackers, dried fruit, energy bars, bottled waters, and roughly 5 cases of soda pop, without spending a dime of his own money. Many casual restaurants have help-yourself condiment stations and drink dispensers. Grab some free crackers and butter, plus a drink to tide you over, or look for customer waiting rooms, bars, and lounges, and even some restaurants where complimentary nuts, popcorn, and pretzels are provided. Another suitable snacking possibility is to quickly grab a handful of raisins and another handful of shelled sunflower seeds from the bulk bins at the grocery store. Zebidiah concocted a dreadful peanut stew, and only sound effects can describe it. There are an abundance of fruit trees in Zeb's neighborhood for snacking. He tosses a ball over the fence and, while retrieving the ball, briskly picks some fruit. Avocados, oranges, pomegranates, tangerines, and loquats are his favorites. He also snacks at Mexican restaurants because they customarily offer free chips and salsa. Zeb drinks water, eats the chips, then leaves. If the server says anything, Zeb replies sheepishly, "I was waiting for a blind date that never showed." No matter what, the healthiest, most convenient, and optimal resource for snacking is your own garden.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Thank you for watching this episode in the Eating for Free 365 Days a Year series. Foodie Freaks.